What's going on, guys? This is Evan, the Xenogears enthusiast. I'll be talking about a number of things today in this gameplay commentary. I want to talk about the death of my KDR, the quest for TacMask Pro, and why Black Ops is the way it is. This is 2 TDMs back to back for about roughly 15 minutes exact, so hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to get right into it. Especially going to start with my quest for TacMask Pro. I've been having this issue where I pretty much play Black Ops however I want. I don't really worry about people's opinions anymore. I used to try to cater my playstyle to not get negative connotations associated with me. Now I don't really care. But I was getting a little tired of ghost, sleight of hand, so I figured, I'm going to try it without those perks. And my KDR has just went straight down as a result. Well, as a result of numerous things. That's just one of them. But I'm going to digress briefly. I want to touch a lot on that, how Black Ops is played later. In the meantime, I want to talk about my current class. I intend to use this entire prestige, which is the Galil, warlorded with extended mags and suppressor. I use the suppressor on the Galil not to avoid confrontation or to sort of sneak around so much as I just hate the muzzle flash. So I just go ahead and get rid of that with the suppressor. Warlord Pro is chosen for having lots of grenades, and Scavenger Pro was my primary perk, so now I just have lots and lots of grenades, which is sort of a new playstyle I'm trying, which is sort of inspired by a video Wings of Redemption did, where he complained about, I guess what he called Zelda's bomb bag or something, where, he complained that people never really fought him with gunfights, so always knifed him or hit him with about 6 grenades and some frags. Frag grenades, a bunch of stuns. So it's kind of that actually sounds kind of fun, so here we are trying to create that class. And there's a lot of advantages to it. I don't have TacMask Pro at the time of this video. By the end of this video, I will have TacMask Pro, which is pretty exciting. So for those of you trying to get TacMask Pro, I'm going to talk about how to get it, because that's a real big frustration, and sort of the point of the class I'm proposing. For those of you that don't know, the benefits of TacMask Pro are wonderful, whereas regular TacMask is awful. TacMask Pro gives you basic immunity to stuns, flashes, and Nova Gas, which is a big step up from just the Nova Gas. And secondly, when you flash someone, you'll get a little tick indicator showing where your opponent is. I expect to make another video a couple days after this one that details this class in its full fruition and how much I enjoy it. In the meantime, I'm going to talk about how to actually get TacMask Pro, because it sucks. Getting the 20 Nova Gas kills is more a matter of patience and, I guess, self-loathing. What my friend and I, Chris, did is, who played on my account this weekend, one of the reasons my KDR is so bad is we kept swapping the controller back and forth and changing styles, and we didn't really get into our groove, so that's when my KDR went down from 2.08 to just a solid 2.0, which I'm a little sad about, but whatever, I'm over it now. Basically, you play Domination or Headquarters, you play an objective-based game type, and you basically try to Nova Gas when people try to cap them. In order to get a kill towards the Nova Gas, it has to tick, then you have to kill them with your gun, whatever. Don't try to let the Nova Gas do it, because it won't, because it takes 6 or 7 ticks, I think. This is going to be tough. The Nova Gas ones are really hard for a lot of reasons. First off, the radius on Nova Gas is tiny, which is really frustrating. Nova Gas itself isn't that fantastic. And the default classes have Tactical Mask. So a lot of people are running Tactical Mask so they haven't bothered to replace their third perk, which normally isn't that high on the buy list for a lot of players, which just makes it really tough. A lot of my kills came from snooping around the map and finding people driving RC cars or chopper gunners and Nova Gassing them, which is pretty funny to watch. That's really all I can recommend. Maybe sometimes if you think someone's going to rush you, Nova Gas yourself. Nova Gas right in front of you and they might run into it, then you can kill them. But, it's really a shot in the dark. The Nova Gas kills, there's no great trick except to play maps where you can guard objectives safely and then just throw Nova Gas. Or play maps where people pile into one room, such as Berlin Wall, where you can Nova Gas 3 or 4 people inside one of the towers there. That's how I got into the Nova Gas kills. I know it's not really the most preferred way of doing it, but I couldn't find any other, so that's what I used. The concussions and flashes should pretty much do itself. The thing about trying to get TacMask Pro is the more you try to get it, probably the lower your KDR is going to go. I mean, my KDR has been falling ever since I've been trying to get it, because I found myself throwing grenades at inappropriate times. It's almost better just to let it come naturally. Particularly because if you're not max prestige, you're just going to lose any prestige anyway, so it's not worth destroying your stats if you're keeping track of them just to get it. It's unlikely to affect your performance so up you'll make up for it immediately. But, you know, whatever. Do what you want. I obviously power farmed it and killed my KDR. I'd like to thank Chris for helping me out with that. You weren't great for my KDR, buddy, and I wasn't good for it either. You and I just had a really bad weekend of gaming here over Easter, but all in all, we got TacMass Pro, and that's what counts. In regards to playing this class, this bomb bag class, it's fantastic. I mean, it's actually really good. I'm not too sold on the Warlord in retrospect. The extra grenades are great, but I think Sleight of Hand Pro would be better, since it's just the best second-tier perk. I don't really think that's up for debate, but unless you have like a specific class. Anyway, the idea is Scavenger lets you replenish your special grenades and starts you with way more ammo. So that actually makes getting the TacMass Pro a lot easier. I wouldn't even start it until you have Scavenger Pro, because then you can easily replenish your tacticals. Every time you get a care package there, you get it, or care package. Every time you get a scavenge, you get a tactical. So slowly but surely you can get there. In regards to playing the class, I'm sort of trying to do it here. I'm using a lot of nades, trying to get a lot of tactical kills, which I do. I get a lot of flashes, I think, or stuns. Yeah, stuns on this one. Pretty much, I actually really like to just run around the map and just, since you have some, if you have Warlord Pro and Scavenger Pro, you pretty much have unlimited tactical grenades. So I just kind of slowly advance up the map, chucking them. Once you get Tactical Mask Pro, which will reveal the enemy location once they're stunned, it's really a great way to move safely around the map. Play defensively though, advance slowly, which is a great way to improve your KDR, by the way. That's pretty much all there is to it. I thought when I originally started doing this there'd be a lot more to it, but there really isn't, because it still falls a lot back on just your gunfighting abilities, falls to those a lot, so pretty much throw some tacticals at people, throw them like candy since you're probably going to have enough that you can just waste them. The extra frags are great, especially in Dom. I think this class is way better in domination or objectives where extra grenades just make all the difference. I don't know. And that guy just camped really bad. I don't know about you guys, but this weekend over Easter, I ran into like a lot more campers, and and that's the end of the match, obviously. Just a lot of campers. Just, it was awful. Pretty decent KDR, considering I spent half the match trying to get tactical kills. Just shows you the strength of the class. But over this Easter, man, I just had a lot of bad games. I figured I was playing against a lot of players that were better. I'm on my 9th prestige now, so I'm back in the game finally. A couple prestiges up since the last video I posted. 1 prestige. So what I mean by a couple. Another double experience weekend. To get to the big thing that's on my mind is the state of Black Ops and why people need to just pretty much get off their complaints. Get off their bitch scooters about certain things. This is out of control. Like, everywhere I go online or I read on the message boards, people complain about Ghost constantly. And, you know, I get killed by Ghost people a lot. I'd say, in this order, I get killed by Knifers. Not close. Knifers are easily the thing that kills me the most. Knifers, Ghosts, and Spy Planes, which I'm going to touch on. Asking people not to run Ghost is absurd because of matches like this one I played here, where I pretty much spent the entire match on Spy Planes getting chased around by people with shotguns, you know, SMGs. And I might be exaggerating a little bit. I haven't actually watched this video. I just kind of uploaded here on the end because I got TacMass Pro in this game, and I just decided, you know, I have to upload it to complete my clip. And I got a couple deaths while chasing people around to get TacMass Pro, but whatever. The reason everyone Ghosts is because Spy Plane is absolutely ridiculous. For 3 kills, you reveal every enemy on the map not in Ghost. Yeah, I run into entire teams wearing Ghost, and it just drives me nuts. But frankly, I can't say I blame them. I mean, ooh, that guy got me. It's so necessary, because in this game, if you watch the top right corner, we pretty much spent most of the match on Spy Plane. And I tried to shoot them down, but Spy Plane can be hard to hit depending on the location on the map, and normally when I was aiming up at it, the guy off the spaz kept coming to kill me because I'm on a Spy Plane. I got a motion sensor, but probably Clay would have been better here. Yeah, this was just a nightmare of a match, and this has been lowering my KDR. When people play with friends, and that's a lot of people. This might even be on this is on regular Team Deathmatch, not Mercenary. I don't play with a lot of friends. A lot of you guys have been sending me invites and stuff randomly. You can't do that. I had company over this weekend. I don't mind you guys inviting me, but please don't take it personally if I don't accept. It's not because I don't like you or because I don't want to play. It's because, you know, tight schedule, and sometimes I just want to play by myself. I should be a Mercenary match, but I spend most of my time in Team Deathmatch just because I forget to change it to Mercenary, but Like, real great thing about having Scavenger Pro is you get an extra rocket for your Law, which makes it one of the best secondaries in my opinion. You can still shoot down like better helicopters, and you don't need a Strela. So people complain about Ghost too much. If I had Ghost this game, my KDR would have went up to 2.0 easily. I mean, even in the room between games, and people are just talking about like, oh yeah, you know, we're all got the spy plane thing on. It's stupid. Spy plane is overpowered if not for Ghost, and Ghost is overpowered, period, because of spy plane, and because it just negates all the kill streaks. But you know, let's be realistic here. I take so many deaths to chopper gunners. If someone has a chopper gunner, I really don't think they need to complain so much about the Ghost shooting it down. They're 8-0 or 8. They've had an 8-kill streak. They're doing fine. Let's just relax. I've been having a lot of trouble with people just complaining about Ghost constantly, and until they fix the spy plane so that I don't have to run around with a SAM turret and just constantly be looking out for it, I don't really want to hear the complaints anymore, guys. It's a necessary evil. It's the most common kill streak is easily the best. It's so efficient. Everyone runs it for a reason. And the only reason Ghost is good is for that reason. Just because they get to shoot down your chopper gunner every couple games with the Ghost Pro doesn't really mean the perk's overpowered. It's obviously the best slot 1 perk, but realistically, it's almost like vital. That's kind of my thoughts on Ghost. I've run into, you know, I'm obviously still down on the AK-7U and the FAMAS, but you know, that's been talked about a lot. I'm not going to talk about it. I had this proposal for the knife I want to share with you guys. Someone give me some thoughts. Like, me and my friend Chris, we debate this a lot because we both get killed by the knife constantly. We shoot close range and just lose over and over. And our accuracy's dead on. It's just, this is not a game with dedicated servers. But so many people like to play with a knife and ballistic knife, and yeah, that's, I don't want to take the fun out of the game for them. So here's my proposal. There needs to be something about panic knifing. So I kind of figured that maybe you either had to pull the knife out, remove the basic knife from the game, and you can only have, like, if you wanted a knife, you have to equip it as a secondary, so you at least had to give something up. Or finally, this is the idea I like, you can't knife if you've taken damage. Like, if you've been affected by damage, your screen's red in any way, you can't knife. That way there'll still be the stealth element. Like, you can still run around and knife people. You just can't, oh crap, I got in a close range encounter and I'm not going to shoot my gun, I'm just going to knife lunge him in the lag. That has to stop. The lightweight pro knifing is absurd. The amount of deaths I have to the knife, even though I'm facing the doorway they're going to run through, is absurd. I pre-fire people to have them come through the door and knife me. You see, now I'm on my bitch scooter, but I just have to share with you guys. I think it's completely absurd. It's almost killed the game, and it's definitely killed my KDR. Especially in those last couple days, where this marathon stuff's become really common. Oh, and after this game, I'll never be flashed like that again. At least not this prestige. Some of the the prestige system sucks because there's 15 levels, and if you're gonna play casually, you'll never get through all of them. At least unlikely until the end of the game's lifespan, when the next COD comes out. No one plays this one anymore. But having to get this again, I'm definitely not doing this again until my last prestige. And there you go. God didn't even bother to shoot me. I should start watching these kill cams, but it just frustrates me. Dedicated servers or a knife nerf. That is the only thing I could see working. I've never seen anyone give me a legitimate reason the knife shouldn't be nerfed, except for like the generic learn to play argument, which really doesn't make any sense because most of them you never know how good they are, and even if you do, most of like the good players I see, like the big commentators, the people with like, you know, let's say 3+ KDR with like good scores in objective games, they don't like the knife either. So you know, it's whatever. Like that guy, what happened there? Did you guys see that guy? He was running really fast. Anyway, this is not my style of commentary. Just kind of relieving a little heat off my chest. My KDR's been going down. It's going back up now. No big. Just, you know, want to check in, say hi, throw my thoughts about TacMask Pro, which I think might be the best third perk. Maybe Hacker. I don't know. Ninja's good. Those three are really good. Marathon's fun. Whatever. Try the TacMask. You might want your last prestige though, because getting the Novigas kills is ridiculously painful. Anyway, that's the end of the match, and I apologize. This was really scattered, and I was just really cranky when I recorded this. But you know, honestly, I got TacMask Pro. The Almy makes this game great, and you know, this Black Ops is still a great game. As much as everyone complains about it, we all still play it, so it can't be that bad. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone had a great Easter. Alright, take care.